Hi everyone, this is Victor Pandian. I'll be the instructor for you this session. Hello everyone, my name is Victor Pandian from Learn Digital Academy. So in this session we are going to understand about remarketing, or you can also call it as retargeting. Now what exactly is remarketing or retargeting? A customer has come to your website for looking for some product or services, but he is not in a position to take up a decision at that time. Now customer leaves there without making a purchase, without getting converted. Now what I do, I go behind him, looking for him. Where all he goes, I go there, I show my advertisement over there. Then I'll make him as a conversion. That is remarketing. Okay. So remarketing is not new, guys. It's for a very long time it is in the market because people do that, right? Because once even you might have encountered this. You might have got into some shops nearby. You might have asked for some groceries there. He told chawal ka price ye hai, right? And you felt like the prices are really high, or the quality is not really that great, or you might feel the shopkeeper is exploiting you. Now you're not taking a decision there, you just walked away. Tomorrow again you're passing by that road, you're able to see that person calling you again. Sir, today I have a better chawal now, or I have a better pricing now, or you can say, sir, I'll give you a best discount. Yeah, so this we call it as remarketing, guys. Okay, so when you talk about remarketing, it allows you to advertise to the people and who have previously visited your website and used your mobile app, or who is are in CRM database. Okay, by showing them the relevant advertisement, they visit other sites or Google search display network, they can see your advertisement over there. So you can just do remarketing lot of platform, guys. Okay, so let's take a small example here. This is what I'm just doing a research on Amazon. So if I click on this particular product over here, let's say I want to buy a mouse. So what we will do, we will be clicking on this. I'll click on this mouse again. I'll be entering into this place. Now I'm doing a thorough research, understanding the product, and I'll be also scrolling down here. So these people are using advanced technology, especially when you talk about Amazon and all, they are using heat maps. They know where I'm using scrolling my mouse or which button I'm clicking, they'll be able to monitor that. Okay. So if you scroll down, this process we call it as page depth, page scroll. So I'm scrolling till the last, understanding every single thing, looking for the reviews of this particular product, how people have rated it. I've come till the last. Now Amazon can understand like Victor has spent some certain amount of time on this particular product, but he is not making a decision. Okay, or that is one scenario. There is another scenario like, okay, I've looked into this product, services are really great and reviews are really good. The product features is really good. Now another scenario is, what will I do? I'll try to add this product to the cart. Okay, now if I add this product to the cart, it will be under the cart, but I'm not making a purchase. This, as a e-commerce seller, this person will have the data of cart abandoned. Okay, why Victor is not buying this product? He will be having the data. Now keeping that data, he'll be retargeting me using Gmail campaigning, that we can do it on Google itself, Google Ads. Okay, so there are a lot of way to retarget your customer, remarket your customer, and sell your product. Yep. Okay. Now let's understand something else. So if you look at this example, with this is what I was explaining real time in Amazon.com. So it could be your tablet or mobile phone or laptop or desktop. You might have seen this advertisement. Okay. Now you have seen it, but you're not making that decision. Now you are targeted remarketing strategy. Prospect coming into your website. Prospects are tracked. Prospect leaves without making a purchase. Now your ad seen on other sites. Looking into this advertisement, he will come back to your website. So let me give you a real-time example for this. Let's go to slidesgo.com. So slidesgo.com is one of the website. So they have integrated with Google AdSense for remarketing purpose. Okay, so they might have seen let's take an example. Okay, let me go for this one. I want to do some PPT for my organization, so I'm picking this over here. Now, if you look at this example over here, this is called as remarketing advertisement, or you can also call it as display advertisement. But majorly people use display campaign for remarketing. Why? Because they'll be visually seeing your content. Now, looking at this, I can take a decision. I can become a revisitor for you. Okay, now if you look at the example over here, it says Bluehost, and which is a domain or hosting, because from past 2 days I was looking for hosting service provider who is the best service provider. I was doing certain research on internet. Now I've got into this Bluehost also. I was looking for the same plan that is 65% off on web hosting. So we had the plan around, let's say, 10,500 rupees. Okay, for 3 years they had some plan, but I did not make a purchase. I just added the product to the cart, but I did not make a purchase. Now these people have clearly understood, like Victor is interested in this particular product, and these people are targeting me now. Okay, so if I click on this again, where will I go? I'll be entering into that particular place. Yeah, can you see the same plan here again? 65% of web hosting and more. Now he is calling me, Victor, come back. I have the same offer or better offer for you. Please come back and take it off. Okay, this process we call it as remarketing, guys. Yep. Now let's understand something more. Okay, if a person clicks on your ad and landed on your landing page, but he did not complete the purchase, or it could be sign up, or it could be subscription, then you can remarket the product to him. Now, whichever website that user browses, the advertisement of the same product which he checked or the one who want to market will be shown to him. The product which I want to market will be shown to him. Okay, but what is the terms and conditions here? Only if that website with the user is browsing is a part of Google Display Network. It should be a part of Google Display Network. Then only you'll be able to show your advertisement to them. Okay, now the same thing which we saw over there, visitor coming into your website, visitor leaves, and your ad is seen in other website. Looking at that, customer comes back to your website again, the second visit. Now this is the time where you can convert your customer. Okay, try to give some extra benefit for him wherein he get converted. Yes. Now there are certain rules when you're creating a remarketing list on Google Ads. The first one is the requirement to serve your remarketing list ads varies based on the target network. Okay, depending upon your network, your list will vary here. Now, when we talk about Google Display Network, must have a minimum of 100 active users or within the last 13 days. The users should be within the last 30 days. When you talk about search network, they must be minimum 1,000 active visitors or the users within the last 30 days. When we look at YouTube, they must have minimum of 1,000 active visitors or users within the last 30 days. Similar way, when you look for Gmail, you should have minimum of 1,000 active visitors or users within the last 30 days in the display network. When we look at Discovery Network, they must have the minimum of 100 active users or users within the last 30 days in the display network to run an all discovery ad network. So this is the criteria whenever you're creating a remarketing, and which is relatable also. See, there are only 50 of your customer whom you want to target. I don't know what is the purpose of it, right? You should have a certain amount of data so that remarketing will have a value, guys. Okay, so having a minimum data and you're focusing on remarketing, I don't think that's the right way of doing. You should have the minimum criteria. See, if you've created a website, if you've done your SEO, if you've done your Google Ads properly, and if your presence is there on all the social media, minimum 100 active users, you will get it within 2 to 3 days. If you've not done that part, then you're struggling a lot on that. Now, if you're not done that part, then you're working on remarketing list. I don't think that's the right way of doing it. Yes, so focus on this whenever you're focusing on your remarketing campaign. Now let's go ahead creating the campaign for this. Okay, so for this I want you guys to log into your dashboard of Google Ads. So let's go to ads.google.com and let's sign in over here. So let me pick an account where I'm creating my remarketing list. So basically, whom you're going to remarket? You're going to remarket your audience who has visited or interacted with your business. So these people are called as audience guys. Okay. So basically, I'm going to remarket or retarget this set of audience and make sure that customer he becomes my that particular user becomes my customer. Okay. So for that, first thing what we have to do is we have to click upon tools and settings at the top, and you have under share library you have in something called as audience manager. You have to click upon this audience manager. So I have created certain remarketing list over here. Now what is the first thing that we have to do? We have to click upon the audience sources. From where is the audience coming and where is that I have to tag? So first one is Google Ads tag. Okay, so guys who are starting for fresh, you'll be having an option here. You have to click upon this details, and you have to get code, and this code you have to copy and paste it on your WordPress website. Okay, now can you see one active parameters file list 30 hits. So this will give you how many people have used your content. Okay, so let's do this part. Now you'll be getting a code that which you have to paste it in your WordPress website. Now once you are done with that, you have to click upon this audience list and click upon this plus button. Can you see remarketing here? Remarketing, custom audience and combined audience. Now what is custom audience? Customly you can select whom you're targeting. Combined audience is like the list which you already prepared. You'll be having the combination of them. You would have to just create it and you have to do that. Now okay, let me go even before going getting into this. Let me talk about the remarketing first. Let me click upon remarketing, and you have to click upon this plus button, and here we have whom you are going to remarket: your website visitors or your app users or your YouTube users or customer list. Now what is customer list? Customer database, like customer name, their phone number, their email ID. If you have that list, you can focus on remarketing that. So let's click upon website visitors here. Let's click upon place. Now you have to give a name to your audience. Let's say today demo remark. So I'm just writing here for learning purpose, today demo remark 2021. Now list of members, we have to pick a list over here. Select the type of visitor from which you would like to create an audience list. Now visitor of a page, let's say okay, so let's take an example. Now I have come to this amazon.com over here, amazon.in. Okay, now people of a visitor. Now what does it says? Visitor of a page. Now people have come to this particular page. Okay, I want to remarket them. Then you'll be selecting the first option, visitor of a page. The second option says visitor of a page who also visited another page. Now visitor of this page, he's coming here and is clicking on mobile phone, which is another page. Now I want to remarket them. Okay, for that you'll be selecting the second option. The third option says visitor of a page who did not visit any other page. That means I want customer to bring traffic. I want customer to engage all the other pages, but customer did not do that. Customer just the user came into my amazon.in website. He is just here. He is not clicking on any other pages. Now he is considered as visitor of a page who did not visit any other page. Okay, the next one is visitor of a page during a specific dates. Let's say you might have observed like most of the brands on Amazon or Flipkart, they will be running a midnight offer, 12 a.m. offer, 1 a.m. offer, 1 p.m. offer. Can you see this? This option is the best one. Can you see this here? 12 p.m. for Prime members. Sales start today. Now, like that, something will be there on this particular date today. Okay. Now, today you are creating some offer. Now, you want to know how many people came in that particular day and clicked a page. I want to remarket them. Okay. The last option what we have is the visitor of a page with a specific tag. Now what is specific? So when you use the visitor of a page within a specific tag, you can select the existing Google Ads conversion tracking tags. Okay. Now selecting a conversion tracking tag can be helpful if you haven't been able to add the remarketing tag to the conversion page but still want to reach or exclude the audience, then you can go for this option. Okay, getting it? Now what is conversion, what do you call it as specific tag? So we have multiple options here which we can precisely select and create a campaign. Now what is the next thing that we have to do? So the next thing is, let me focus on visitor of a page. Let me click on this visitor of a page. Now here page URL contains referrer URL or a event. So let me focus on page URL contains or equals, starts with, ends with, does not, does not, or end with. So I'll be telling page URL contains. Now what is my page URL is having here? It is mobile phone, right? So let me go over here. I'll just type here mobile phone. Page URL contains mobile phone. That means this particular page people have come. I have to remarket them. So it says there is no members as of now. I can set a conditions over here. I can set a rule. Now here if I click on this, I have match any rule or match every rule. Now what is match any rule? Either this or that or that or this, or option is there, that is match any rule. The next option is match every rule. Whatever that you are setting here, you have to just click upon and this rule, and page URL contains, let's say, Samsung. This rule and page URL contains, let's say, laptop. That means I'm telling people coming to mobile phone, people coming to this Samsung, people coming to laptop, I want to track them. Okay, that is any rule, that is every rule. Okay, if I click on or, it is any rule. So let me give an example. I'm just closing this. I'm just clearly telling people come who has come to the mobile phone page, or people who have come to laptop page, or people who have come to the grocery page. The people should have come either to mobile phone, or they should have come to the laptop, or at least they should have come to the grocery. If these people are coming to this places, then will be this pages, then we'll be remarketing them. Now once we are done with that, you have to click on the drop down here. Now either we have to look for the pre-fill list with the people who match the rules within last part 30 days. Okay, Google Ads can pre-fill your list with the people who have interacted with your business with the last 30 days, or we can start the empty list from now. So let me focus on empty list. Then let me scroll down. Membership duration. Now whom you want to how long should a customer stay in your audience list? Okay, now what does this mean? Suppose you're buying a mobile phone, how quick you are in taking a decision? Let's say 15 days. But if you're buying a laptop, how quick you are in taking a decision? It will take 45 days. Suppose if you're buying a land or you're buying an apartment, how long you can take a decision? It might even cross 3 to 6 months. Now to remarket him, how long you want this customer to stay in your remarketing list? Because after this there is no point in remarketing, guys, because I have certain amount of cost and I have to look on other parameters also, so I will not spend my money on that. So I'll just tell 15 days is the membership duration. Okay, now after this time I will not focus on remarketing them. Then after that you have to scroll down, just give a description whatever you set it at the top. Okay, remarketing list, rule based, page URL contains mobile phone. Okay, started fresh and 15 days. So this is for my understanding. I'm just giving a description. Then I'll let me click upon create audience. That's it. So I've created it. Now what is the next thing that we have to do? We have to create a campaign for these people. Now before creating a campaign to these people, I teach you how to edit it. So you will be having all your lists over here. Let's say I want to edit this Arun 2021 which I created long back. So I'll just need to click upon this edit, market. I just need to click upon this Arun 2021. Okay, this is the list which I've created for the remarketing. Now I just need to click upon these three dots and I have an option called edit list. So yeah, if I click on edit list, I'll be entering into the same place again. Now here I can just recorrect whatever the changes that I want to do. Then I have to click upon save at the last. Okay, in this way you can re-edit your content whatever you are added. The next one is I'll teach you how to create a campaign for these people. So let me click upon this plus button. New option is there, then you can pick whichever options you want. I'll go for sales. You can opt for, so I would recommend you can go for say search or display. So let me click upon search and you can focus on website traffic. Click upon continue. Now this settings which you have to do, your search network, your display network, because we are targeting them, right, retargeting them. Set your start date, set your campaign URL. Then you need to come over down here, you have an option called audience. Now in this audience we will be having something, an option that is called as browse. If you click on this browse, you will be having an option at the fourth position, one two three fourth position. You'll be having something called as remarketing. Can you see that? You just need to select this option over here. And what did we select? Website visitors, right? We have to click upon this website visitors. Then we need to scroll down over here, today demo remark. So I'll be just selecting them. So these are my ideal audience whom I'm going to market it now. Done. Once you're done with that, you have to do fill the setup budget, focus on conversion, then click upon save and continue. Okay, now this is how you'll be creating a remarketing list and you'll be targeting the customer who are interacted with your business. Okay, hope this session was really informative for you and see you all soon in the next session. Thank you so much. All right, hope this session was very informative. So let us meet again in our next session. Thank you.